Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's that time again. It's that time again. It's story time. Story time. Let's go. Wait a second. It's story time. Let's go. Oh, my soundboard. It's story time. Let's go. My storyboard took a while. Anyways, my soundboard, sorry. My storyboard. It's story time. So, that one time, I went to France and saw a bear. Um, yeah, I went to France. I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. It was a crazy trip, the craziest trip of my life, dude. I I could make like many story times just from that one trip. So basically, I was setting out to go, just no plan, out there somewhere in the world. And for some reason, it was France because my sister was taking a vacation in France, and she said, "Well, if you want to go somewhere in the world with a backpack and a tent and whatever, then just come with us to France." And I said, "Yeah, okay, I'll come to France, right?" So I went with them to France, and I'll never forget that trip. That was so insane. I'm not gonna tell you the entire trip. It was crazy, but um, yeah. So I end up in France, right? And it's somewhere in the trip, like a couple, like a week in or something, or yeah, I think like a week in, 2 weeks into the trip. And at first, I wasn't even on the trip because I was staying at this place where my sister was. But that's a whole nother story. But so 2 weeks in, my sister they already went back from vacation, and I'm somewhere in France. I have no idea where I am. I don't speak the language, and I have my phone. I have my phone, and I have service and everything. But still, I'm France. Don't know the language. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and there was this little village called Nantes, Nant. There's two villages like that actually in France. If you Google it, you probably won't find it. But so I'm in the village, right? And I decide, okay, I'm here with the tent and backpack. What do I do? So there's mountains all around. It's the village is kind of in a valley, and I decide, I look around like, oh, that mountain looks pretty cool. And I was looking on Google Maps, and I saw that there was probably it looked like there was a blue line going through. So I was assuming like, oh, there must be a little river or something where I can get some water, which turned out to be not true. But anyways, I walked up into that mountain, and already even just going up there, dude, I had an enormous backpack. Enormous. And it was not like a mountain with cliffs or anything, right? There was mountains like that there, but I chose just a mountain that was kind of like a very big hill, all forest and everything. And yeah, I actually met some very cool people that were living on that mountain. They had a house there, and it was very alternative and very. They had a generator to produce electricity and everything. That's another story. Anyways, just even getting up that mountain, dude, I probably took an hour to get up there. I mean, downwards is a different story, but upwards, dude, with my giant backpack, I was like grabbing on the trees, and because it was pretty steep. I mean, it was not a cliff, but it was pretty steep upwards, and I was like grabbing on the trees and pulling myself up that hill because it was I could like it was so steep, and actually later in even once I was there, it was a pretty big area, that mountain. Like I I got lost in those woods, like dude. Anyways, So I'm going up that hill and everything. I meet the people that live there and everything. And then 1 or 2 days in, uh, I'm there and I decide to take a hike because from where we were, I could see. Um, I should definitely show pictures with this, man. I have them on my phone. Let's see. Maybe I'll put some pictures in here. Anyways, so I could see the mountain on the other side of the next valley. And that mountain looked really cool because there was like cliffs in there. I'll definitely put some pictures in there. So I started walking, and I'm not like there's no path there. There's no path. I'm just walking through the fucking dense forest, like crawling under bushes, climbing up some, like, dude, it was incredible. I was literally forcing my way through nature, like I can't recall like how many times I had to crawl under some kind of like bushes or figure out how the fuck I'm getting through this forest. So at some point I've been on my way like for hours probably, and I come pretty close to where I want to go, and I walk, I walk to the forest, and then all of a sudden, and I was thinking in my mind, I was thinking about before I even heard anything or something. I was thinking about, dude, what if there's bears in here, dude? They could probably just kill me. Holy shit! Like walking through the forest, and I was like, dude, what if a bear came now? I could climb on a tree, but they could just follow me and kill me. But anyways, so at some point, I come out of like a denser part of the forest into a more open part, and I see a fucking bear. And I'm a little bit over dramatizing now because I didn't see actually like its face or like it was like staring at me, but I see a bear, and that I see like the back of him, the back of the bear, and I'm like stuck looking like I can't move. And but the bear heard me. The bear heard me coming. Guess what the bear did? He came and killed me, and I'm just no, just the bear actually he just took off. He ran away. Was scared. I know what I expected, but now comes the even funnier part. So I hear all these bear noises, uh, and, uh, so I know it's not just one, and I'm like I'm a crazy guy. I'm a crazy guy. I have a melodica, which is like a little instrument, like a little piano, but it doesn't work. But you blow in it. So I had that instrument, and I was like, animals love music. Animals love music, and I was set out to kind of very crazy, but in that moment I was set to I was determined to find those bears. And I I started imitating their noises. I know I'm crazy, dude. And they go kind of kind of like that, you know. But we have birds here at home. Birds come a lot of time, and I go back and forth with the birds sometimes when I'm outside and they come and they do their noises. I try to imitate them, and then it kind of like a little bit of a dialogue. I mean, I can't understand what they're saying, obviously, but I like. So I've a little bit of experience imitating like animal voices, or at least bird noises. So I start speaking in bear language. So I'm like, and in between I start playing my melodica and everything, and walk around and walk around, and but I don't see any more bears. I don't meet those bears. I don't know what would have happened if I met those bears with my melodica like, hey, Mr. Bear, what's up? They might have just killed me or eaten me. I don't know. Um, but yeah, they avoided me. I mean, I'm pretty sure if they wanted to find me, they could have, because I was making all kinds of noises. And uh, uh, but even the first one that I saw just immediately ran away. So they were just scared. And as is was to be expected, I think, because in that area actually there were hunters. I don't think they were hunting bears; they were hunting boars. Uh, but yeah, at some point also, like, different story. But yeah, that's the story basically. So I saw that bear, and me crazy ass tried to fucking find the fucking bears. And yeah, but eventually, I got to that place that I was trying to get to. Took a while, but I had my phone. I could locate my GPS location, see where I am, see where I need to go, and I eventually reached those cliffs that I was trying to go to, and I chilled out there. I could show some pictures, and that was a crazy story. That was a crazy story, but yeah, that's it. That's the story of that time I met a bear in France. Yeah, yeah. Okay, peace out. Have a good time, and don't try to chase after bears. Probably not a good idea.